Well, we're here. We're in London. It's cold, it's damp, and it's bustling. Luggage is dropped off at the Airbnb, and now it's time to explore. We're staying around the east part of London. In the town we're in, a lot of shops, markets, and cafes. There's one cafe in particular that we like to grab snacks and coffee before we head out. Super friendly. Kind of friendly you don't see in America. Already we can tell we love the vibe out here. It's fun to look back on Ezra and Tom as this is their first trip to London, Europe in general. It's a whole different culture, and I don't think they understand the whole magnitude of everything, but for sure, a great experience. London looks about the same since last time I came out, with the exception of Big Ben taking a giant makeover during our stay. Luckily for us, we know how to get around pretty well. We have the best tour guide ever in Moritz, and many other relatives along the way.
Grandpa.
Hi there, it's everybody out there in the States. We're here doing our tour of the...
You know, the craziest thing to me while I walk around is the difference between the culture of the UK and the US. All due to our independence, we have this giant difference in culture. Without it, we'd just be another colony of this same country. And it's just crazy to think of. Speaking of English rule, we were gonna go check out the Queen and see what she's up to. Maybe grab some tea or something. On our way, we saw the most picturesque park. I mean, it looked like it was out of a fairy tale. Nice lake, lots of birds, and the most awesome playground ever. Ezra and Tom definitely had to go check it out.
Watch your head.
So we're on our way to Buckingham Palace. We're gonna go get some tea with the Queen. Go and save the Queen, ma'am. Go and save the Queen.
Ezra might not have known exactly what he was looking at, but it was evident he was having the greatest time. Now, about this tea time. Come on, Your Majesty. We're all ready for our date.
Hey, Tom, who lives in there?
Who's in there? Is the Queen?
Well, she stood us up for tea.
It was getting late, so we had to get going back to our place so we can get ready for the wedding. We figured we'd hop on the tube. The tube honestly is the best way to get around the city, and I envy it. I wish we had something like it back at home. It makes for a much more efficient way to get around. Ezra needed to go down for a nap anyway. Can't be having a cranky baby at a wedding now. Well, it was wedding time, and might I say our family cleaned up pretty well. The wedding we are going to is of our cousin Sarah. The wedding was beautiful, especially the bride. Sarah looked gorgeous in her dress, Alan was very handsome. All in all, it was a great party. Lots of glitz and glamour, lots of food, lots of music and dancing. Sarah and Alan knew how to throw a pretty good shindig, if you ask me. When they started playing the hora and lifting Sarah and Alan in the chairs, kinda gave me a flashback of when Carrie and I got married. What a fun day that was. That was a day I'll never forget. The kids seemed to have a great time. Ezra and Tom just danced the night away, looked around, ate some food, got into some trouble. They were thick as thieves. You can just tell they're gonna be some sort of trouble when they get older. That was the magical thing about weddings. When it comes to dancing, everybody comes out. Young, old, stranger, no stranger. It's a good time either way. Good thing there were lots of people though. You don't want to see this guy's moves, or lack thereof. Like these kids for instance, they would dance circles around me. I'd have to watch YouTube for days to get that move down. So there's a reoccurring theme in these 2 episodes. When you look around, you got Chris, myself, Lawrence, Uncle David. What do we all have in common? We're dads, and we have a role to be there for our families. And that's something I pride my show after, the dad shift. The moms always have a responsibility on their plate. Mouths to feed, roof to put over the head, clothes on the back, always making sure us dads are kept in line. But when it comes to the dad shift, always make time for your family.
Is he tired?
And life just keeps on cruising. Looks like this party's over for Ezra. Hey guys, there's plenty of London left to go. All part of condensing 9 days into 2 episodes. Stick around and see what else we get into. And as always, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and stay tuned. Dad Shift Chronicles